Continuing coverage here at the Thornbury Surfacing Stadium after our 4-2 win with Chippenham's fourth goal scorer Joe Hanks. Joe, a great way to cap off a really good performance from yourself there, young man.
Yeah, no, enjoyed that today. I probably should have had a few more, to be honest. But yeah, no, it was a good performance from everyone. I think we played some really good football at times, and I think before we could have had a few more, to be honest. But yeah, it was a good day out, and a big 3 points after a few disappointing results. After I think we've been playing all right, but yeah, good 3 points on the board.
It seems almost as if it's resigned to the fact that when we play these kind of sides, the Dartford, the Dorkins, the big lads that come down here with their and albeit with maximum respect, with their superior squads, as it would be in terms of what they've got going for them. They always have a tricky game down here. We've not made it easy for them today, and to be fair, I suppose the game turned on the sending off. But even before that, I thought after the goal we were really the only team in the ascendancy.
Yeah, definitely. I think obviously conceding early on to one of the big boys is frustrating, but we showed good character to come back into it. Obviously it was a really good goal, actually, Youngie's first one. I think we played some good football in their half, and then obviously countered and finished it really well. So yeah, to concede so early on against one of these, to show the fight and desire to come back into it, I think it shows what a good group we have here.
Good rotation as well. I mean, obviously you didn't get a chance to see too much of it in terms of coming off the bench today. It was a little bit difficult. Obviously you were one of the guys that made way. Was that hopefully just a precautionary measure? Joe Hanks has worked hard to go down, have a little sit down ready for next week, or anything ailing you, Joe?
Oh no, I'm absolutely fine. I think the tackle on me for the red card, it was a bit of a naughty one, but no, it's absolutely fine. I think it was just to freshen it up for the last few minutes, and Danny come on and run around. So yeah, no, we're really pleased tonight, and we can look forward to next week.
I suppose just before you let you go, Joe, there's no one better to ask this question to, really. The red card, not a lot of people managed to get a good view on it, right in the centre of the pitch. Obviously the referee has seen it, deemed it as a second caution. Do you want to just talk us through that one, mate? I know obviously you don't want to sort of put too much slander on the boy that's put it in, Murtar, but challenge, was it a right decision from the referee? Or
I think it could have been a straight red. I think he's only got himself to blame. I think he got his first booking for consent. I must say, some of the teams we've come up against recently, the way they speak to the referees is disgusting. But for once, we don't do that. So it's a definite second yellow, if not a straight red. So I don't think they can have any complaints. And we went on from there and capitalised. So yeah, really happy.
Well, Joe, one of 11 man of the match performances, if you ask anyone around the ground today. Well done, young man. We'll let you get in the bar and enjoy your celebration of today. Chippenham's fourth goal scorer, Joe Hanks. Well done, mate. Joined here at the Thornbury Surfacing Stadium with Chippenham Town captain Kieran Parcell. Kieran, it's nice of you to let Greenwich out of your pocket for more than 5 minutes to come and join us, mate. What a performance from you boys today. I know 2 goals concession is never a good thing for a back four, but what a performance from you and your boys back there today.
Yeah, it was, and it wasn't just us boys back at the back. It was the whole team collectively. Like, we all take pride off the ball, starting from the front men all the way back to Will. So yeah, everyone done their jobs right. And to be fair, again, that scoreline, something like that was coming. Like, the last few weeks we've been creating a lot of chances and just hadn't had that luck to put it in the net. And today I thought we played some very good stuff, and it probably could have been a little bit more. But you always know they were going to be dangerous with their boys up top and the players in the midfield. But I thought the midfield dealt with their 2 or 3 in the midfield really well. Rusty, Cal, Alfie and Hanks, they all done brilliant in there. So yeah, buzzing to get the 3 points.
Seems like a conversation that we have quite often, Kieran, and obviously amongst all the other lads as well, that when it doesn't quite go our way and the chips are down a little bit, so to speak, and we're not getting the results that we want, we sort of look at these teams like Dartford rolling into town, big boys, big physical presence, but they're tailor-made for you in the way you guys play at the moment, with that sort of spaces open, even when they went down to 10, leaving gaps left, right and centre, and my God, they'll be exploited today. Yeah,
definitely, and the coaching staff, they drum it into us what they want us to do, and that's how we want to play. Do you know what I mean? Their strong points are also their weak points. So we got the players to get in amongst their little in between the midfield and defence. Like you see Geordie today and Hanksy. I think Hanksy made a third man run and scored. So yeah, like I said, their stronger points are also their weak points, and that's what we want to capitalise on.
And as a skipper, you've seen everyone come through this season as an ever-present. I know we don't tend to sort of speak too much about it, but your teammates' perspective up at Swindon today, Harry Parsons coming off the bench, Harrison Minturn featuring on the bench after just going back, Ricky Aguiar started, and now obviously we've got young Mo Dabre coming through there. He seems to have settled in really well, doesn't he, Mike?
Yeah, definitely. He's I think it may be his first loan, so I thought it was his best performance today. I thought he was brilliant. He gives us that little bit, getting us up the pitch for the back four to get a little bit higher. He squeezes up because he's a dribbler, so he'd done that very well and created a few chances. So yeah, brilliant for him, and obviously brilliant to see Minnow. I think was he on the bench today?
He was on the bench,
so that's
today,
good for him, and then obviously Ricky and Harry as well. So yeah, buzzing for all of them, and yeah, long may that continue.
And obviously, speaking of things a little closer to home, your boys that are out on there with you today, I think we said the same thing to Cookie, but it must please you really much as a skipper of the side to have any real 1 through 11 today. Could have scooped up the man of the match, yourself included. It's great when it comes together.
To be fair, I think Geordie got it, didn't he?
He did just.
He can keep going. If he keeps scoring goals, he can have it every week. So yeah, now listen, that performance was needed from everyone today. 11 all the way through the bench as well. They're a tough team, so I think you've got to be on your mettle. I can't afford to make any mistakes or slip up. So, like you said, I think everyone was solid today, and long may that continue, and we take that into next week now.
We'll have a tough ask next week here. It's the side that handled us when we came down here with 10 men behind the ball and took something on the counter. Tonbridge, famously a side over the last few years, we have had a little bit of a problem putting away, but this performance has got to give you the kind of confidence that you need to go down there and hopefully get the business and bring the 3 points back home.
Yeah, definitely. Like every game in this league's not an easy game. Even today, even last week, and the week before that, they're all tough games. So I think it's the team that turns up on the day and plays a better football usually comes out on top. So we've done that the last few weeks. We'd like I said, we'd probably starting to have that little bit of luck. But yeah, no better feeling winning today against the big boys, and hopefully we take that into next week now.
Good stuff. Well, Skipper, we'll let you get on with it for today. Congratulations, my friend. 4-2 winners over Dartford. Well done, Kieran.
Thank you.
Top
Cheers.
man. Joined here at the Thornbury Surfaces Stadium with Emerson Santos and father goal scorer of the third, Alfie Santos. Alfie, we were having a conversation before the game saying you were long overdue a goal to pop in the back of the onion bag, and today, mate, you found it at a real critical time. Just after Dartford was starting to poke their nose back in, you go and pop up with an important goal.
Yeah, I thought everyone done well today, like as a group. Obviously the last few games we've been playing well, but we haven't gotten the results we needed. And today I said to the boys, like, obviously some boys in there were like, oh, it's Dartford, but I said to everyone, it doesn't matter who they are, we got to beat ourselves, and we always turn up against big teams, and we've shown that. And I think we just got to carry on from today to next week till the end of the season. You never know where we can finish, and obviously before the game I was saying to myself, I need to score. I haven't scored in the last 4 games, and then today I managed to get one.
Big boys Dartford, don't they? Big physical presence right the way through, from the big lad up the top right the way back to the 2 centre halves that really do sort of command everything in the air. I thought, credit to Chippenham and the way that we played football today. We got the ball down on the deck well and possibly helped a little with the sending off to create a little bit more of that space in the midfield and create some overloads, but we played some fantastic football today, which is really the Alfie Santos way. Yeah,
even with 11 men, I think we were still dominating the game. Obviously they had one shot on goal which they scored from, but apart from that they haven't caused us anything. And I said to the boys at half time, and we all said, look, I was 1-1 at half time, and I said we need to keep playing football, we can't slow down like we did last week and then we get punished. And I said we have to move the ball quick, because they're going to have to come out sometime, and when that come out, and this will create space for Callum, Rossi, me, Youngie, Mo, and that's obviously where we scored our goals from.
Difficult task next week, Alfie. We take the boys away to Tonbridge. It's not been a happy hunting ground for us over the last few seasons, and obviously wasn't here when we played them. They turned us over and got the 1-0 win and took that back to Longmead with them. Bit of a different ask for what we've come up against today with Dartford. They're going to play some free-flowing football, but a 0-0 draw for our opponents Tonbridge next week has probably now forced their hand, really. They've got to come out and try and play football against you, which is only going to really play into your strengths.
Yeah, I think so. I think like from the last few games you can see we struggle with teams at the end of at the bottom of the table, because they just sit back, and we've got to try to break 11 people down. But like today, you see, it's whoever plays the best football and whoever's got the best attacking wins the game, and we've shown that. We took our chances well. They obviously, apart from the second goal, give that, but we could have scored even more. We could have been 5-6 with the chances we had. So I think what we need to do what we did today into next week, and they're going to have to come out at us because where they are in the league, and if they do, then it's who's the better team in the day wins.
Top stuff. Well, Alfie, I know you've obviously got young Emerson with you as well today, but the rest of the family in the bar waiting, so we'll let you get on with your post-match celebrations. But from all of us here at Blue Army TV, mate, congratulations on the goal, congratulations on the performance, and we'll be rolling at Tonbridge next week, where hopefully we can see another one again.
Thank you.
Well done, boys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Continuing coverage here at the Thornbury Surfacing Stadium with Chippenham double goal scorer, recipient of the man of the match and the bottle of wine from our sponsors at Sporting Billy, Jordan Young. Jordan, great performance from yourself today, mate. We'll go through your individual bits and pieces, but firstly, as a performance, how did it feel to scoop another man of the match here at the home of Chippenham Town?
Yeah, it was brilliant to be playing at home again. I think we play better at home for some reason, but yeah, we deserve the 3 points. I thought even with 11 men we were playing good stuff, and it's a difficult one, because I think the last five or six games we've deserved more points definitely, and played our football, and I think today we were more clinical and got the result.
Bit more space for yourself today, Jordan, personally. Obviously it's going to happen when teams come here and try and play a little bit of football against you, but it seems like yourself and obviously Alfie, Mo, Hanks, you're starting to really click as a forward unit now. Unfortunately over the last couple of weeks it's just not quite got there, but today was really, I suppose, you guys coming out party. It's the result that's been due for a little while.
Yeah, we changed a little bit today, and it was me and Hanksy up there, and we worked really well together, and the defenders didn't know what to do, and it worked well.
2 goals, they both sort of epitomise really the way that you go about playing football. We'll start with your first one, a free flowing move started from a free kick that I believe you won in the centre circle there, and it just simply moved, and then out of nowhere, through you go, breaking the third man run. Superb goal in there, and slightly past the keeper for your first one to cap off a really good team goal.
Yeah, you said it was a great team goal. Started from way back there, so yeah, great move.
Then the second, the second, Geordie. So obviously since coming to Chippenham, firstly on loan and then as a permanent signing, you seem to be running your own one-man goal of the season competition, and that was certainly another one for the highlight reel today. A free kick, 23 yards, straight into the top corner. Seems like Jordan Young stuff at this moment, doesn't it?
Yeah, I had a few in the first half.
We noticed.
Yeah, I got that after the game as well. I think it was like 1 in 5 I had. And Alfie and Hanksy were asking to have it as well, but it was perfect for me, and yeah, it's a good goal.
Good stuff. Well, Jordan, obviously you've got the family in there, mate, so we won't keep you for too long, and it is getting bitterly cold out here, but it's another difficult task next week, taking the boys out to Tonbridge. You've already seen them once this season, in your first spell, obviously, before you sign permanently. They come down, they got a 1-0 result in a very sort of foggy night, and it was tricky conditions for playing football in. Bit of an equaliser going down to their place, knowing that both teams now need the points for different reasons, but it should be another good game.
I think we've shown today that we can beat anyone on our day, so we need to go there with confidence and play the way we played today, and hopefully fly up the table. I think we can push for playoffs. So.
Well, Jordan, for today, any one of 11 people could have got it, but it's yourself with a bottle of wine in hand and a man of the match performance. 2 goals. Well done, Jordan. Congratulations. Shot man.